Good morning, everybody. Welcome in this morning. Hope everybody's having a good start to the morning this morning. So, if you want to, grab your Bible and a cup of coffee if you want to join me this morning. We're in Luke chapter 20. Give you a minute. For anybody that comes in the chat, everybody's welcome in this chat. Wants to come in and join me. If you're scrolling looking for something, well, hope you'll stop by and check me out. And if you like my content, I hope you'll like and subscribe. All right. Luke chapter 20. And it came to pass that on one of those days, as he taught the people in the temple and preached the gospel, the chief priests and the scribes came upon him with the elders, and spake unto him, saying, Tell us, by what authority dost thou these things? Or who is he that gave thee this authority? And he answered and said unto them, I'll also ask you one thing, and answer me. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say, Why then believed ye him not? And if we say of men, all the people will stone us, for they be persuaded that John was a prophet. And they answered that they could not tell whence it was. And Jesus said unto them, Neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. Then began he to speak to the people this parable. A certain man planted a vineyard, and led it forth to husbandmen, and went into a far country for a long time. And at the season he sent a servant to the husbandmen, that they should give him of the fruit of the vineyard. But the husbandmen beat him, and sent him away empty. And again he sent another servant, and they beat him also, and entreated him shamefully, and sent him away empty. And again he sent a third, and they wounded him also, and cast him out. And again he sent a third, and they wounded him also, and cast him out. Then said the Lord of the vineyard, What shall I do? I will see my beloved son. It may be they will reverence him when they see him. But when the husbandmen saw him, they reasoned among themselves, saying, This is the heir. Come, let us kill him, that the inheritance may be ours. So they cast him out of the vineyard and killed him. What therefore shall the Lord of the vineyard do unto them? He shall come and destroy these husbandmen, and shall give the vineyard to others. And when they heard it, they say, God forbid. And he beheld him and said, What is this then that is written? The stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. Whosoever shall fall upon that stone shall be broken, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it will grind them to powder. And the chief priests and the scribes that same hour sought to lay hands on him. And they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them. And they watched him and sent for spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, that so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor. And they asked him, saying, Master, we know that thou sayest and teachest rightly, neither acceptest thou the person of any, but teachest the way of God truly. Is it lawful for us to give tribute unto Caesar, or no? But he perceived their craftiness, and said unto them, Why tempt ye me? Show me a penny, whose image and superscription hath it. They answered and said, Caesar's. And he said unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things that be Caesar's, and unto God the things which be God's. And they could not take hold of his words before the people, and they marveled at his answer and held their peace. Then came to him certain of the Sadducees, which deny that there is any resurrection. And they asked him, saying, Master, Moses wrote unto us, if any man's brother die having a wife, and he die without children, that his brother should take his wife and raise up seed unto his brother. There were therefore 7 brethren, and the first took a wife and died without children. And the second took her to wife, and he died childless. And the third took her, and in like manner the 7 also. And they left no children and died. Last of all, the woman died also. Therefore in the resurrection, whose wife of them is she? For 7 had her to wife. And Jesus answering said unto them, The children of this world marry and are given in marriage. But they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that world and the resurrection from the dead, neither marry nor are given in marriage, neither can they die any more, for they are equal unto the angels, and are the children of God, being the children of the resurrection. Now that the dead are raised, even Moses showed at the bush, when he called the Lord the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. For he is not a God of the dead, but of the living, for all live unto him. Well, good morning, Iowas. Good to see you, my brother. Blessings back to you. Glad you could join me. Grab you a cup of coffee if you want and join me, if it's morning to you. We're almost done here. A few more verses to go. But get done, I'll speak to you a little more. Glad you could join me. Then certain of the scribes answering said, Master, thou hast well said. And after that they durst not ask him any questions at all. And he said unto them, How say they that Christ is David's son? And David himself saith in the book of Psalms, The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool. David therefore calleth him Lord. How is he then his son? Then in the audience of all the people he said unto his disciples, Beware of the scribes, which desire to walk in long robes, and love greetings in the markets, and the highways, high seats in the synagogues, and the chief rooms at feasts, which devour widows' houses, and for show make long prayers. The same shall receive greater damnation. All right, that's our reading for today. Love you, brother. Hope you all have a great day out there today. And wherever you're at, if it's cold and wet like it is here, hope that you are able to stay warm, and hope that you be careful, cause it's kind of cold and wet here, so got down pretty low last night, so those of you around here, please be careful. If you're out and have to be out this morning, I know some of you are like me, you have to work. Please be aware of black ice, because it can really get you into some trouble. So please be careful this morning when you're out and about. Well, I'll say this. Working on the docket surplus sales don't matter. I'm out in all types of weather, whether it rains, snows, whatever. I'm out in it, loading people's cars, stuff, so kind of hard to do. But, when you come to surplus sales and get something, the guys, we load your car with whatever you buy, whether it be flooring or hardwood or cabinets, tile, metal roofing. But that's my job. But like I said, if you don't have to be out in it, don't get out in it unless you have to. Like I said, stay home, stay warm. It has its days. It has its days. But sometimes we do have a lot of downtime. And I want to try and say this in a nice way. Okay, if you happen to go to surplus sales, okay, there's a lot of you out there come to surplus sales, and we do work hard a lot of the time. We're open from 8:30 to 6 p.m. Please be aware of that time. Saturdays, we're open till 3 o'clock. And a lot of people stay after and we're tired and want to go home at 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock. A lot of people cause us to have to stay over past our work time, and to me that's not fair. We want to go home. And by Saturday, we're tired and just want to go home like everybody else, not having to work over all the time. But just be aware of the time. It is on the door. 8:30 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays till 3 p.m. Okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, well, Vast, it's right on the door. It can't get no bigger. I mean, they're pretty big letters. But I know for me and the guys, 3 o'clock, we're tired and ready to clock out and go home. 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday, we are tired. Especially if we, in one of them busy days where we're running in 2 or 3 different places. One will go this way, one will go that way. And they at least get the order started. You know, some days we're in 2 or 3 or 4 different places, you know. And it gets a little rough sometimes, you know. Because, I mean, all them salesmen do, man, they just, you know, put it on paper and that's what we get. You know, customer comes around, gets their stuff. It gets hectic sometimes. Really does. But they sometimes, though, I mean, you know, sometimes we just try to do things to keep busy. You know, if we have a lot of downtime. Well, it's not my place to do that, and it's theirs. All we can do is suggest, you know. All we can do is make suggestions. But, you know, like the lowest ones on the totem pole, so wouldn't listen to us no way, I don't think. Where are the laborers? Be right back in just a moment. All right, I'm back for a little bit. But yeah, we just want people to respect our time, you know. It gets aggravating every day. Hi, Shawnee. Good to see you, sister. Hope you're having a good day to start. So, it's very good to see. Thanks for joining in. But, well, I got to end my conversation. It's time for me to get my lunch together and all that good stuff and start the Jeep and let it warm up a little while. I gotta keep up with my time here. But I love you guys. Hope you all have a great day and hope God blesses you today. And please, if you don't have to be out, don't get out till it warms up and thaws out. But for those of us that are working today, well, you know, I come here, it's a little after 6 every morning, but, you know, you're welcome, all of you are, you're welcome to join me. Every morning, I'm on here around, Well, after I get dressed, I'm on here probably around 5 or 10 after, something like that, sometimes 6:30. If I'm running a little bit behind, but I'm on here every morning just after 6 a.m. So anytime you're up and want to join me, please do. Love seeing you guys. Love you all with all my heart. Like I said, be safe out there. If you have to be out today, there may be some black ice, so please be careful. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye for now.